Hey guys, I'm back, and I've finally been able to catch my breath for longer periods of time without having to use my inhaler, so if I still sound kind of off or nasally, I apologize in advance, but I really want to get this project done. And of course, as soon as I start recording, I'm going to start coughing. But, alright, let's see, where were we? Oh, I hope this records. Okay, well, we're just going to keep going and see how it goes. Okay, so I have... So this is the L shape that I was doing before I was diagnosed with the lovely bronchial pneumonia. And, so I'm just going to keep chugging along with it. And I haven't done anything since we left because I was working on it with you guys and I didn't want, you know, to do a partial video with you guys. So, okay, I'm going to take this bad boy down. I have so many projects in my head that it's like, it's crazy. Does anybody else do that? Do you guys get like stuck in a really bad rut and then all of a sudden you can't get your brain to be quiet? Can't possibly be the only one who does that. So I've been cleaning up my craft room and trying to organize. And that's driving me crazy. Because all of a sudden I was looking around my craft room and it's a hot mess. I'm sure you guys noticed when, oh, that's right, I forgot. I kind of goofed. Okay. So this is going to go here. I had to think about this for a minute. I gotta put chalk on it first. Haha. I almost forgot. Again. But, anywho, I was looking around my craft room and I'm like, okay, I'm done. I gotta do something about this. It's driving me crazy. Let me see if I can make this a double whammy. She desperately hoped John would abandon the evil plan, but now he's insisting his whole family must die. So, okay, that's there. And then we're putting down the time. Nope, chalk. Oi. So, yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I get so many ideas, and then all of a sudden I realize my craft room is a mess. So all of a sudden I start doing that. I swear I have ADD when it comes to my craft room. Nowhere else in my life, just in my craft room. So I'm trying to get my craft room organized, and then I want to get this project done, because I have like 50 million other projects that I want to get done, and I want them all done today. You know? I'm going to put that one there. I'm going to go there like that. Stick that one up just a little bit. So between having 50 million projects that I want to do, and like as I'm cleaning my craft room, I'm like, oh yeah, I wanted to do that one too. Oh man, I forgot all about that one. So I'm seeing all sorts of stuff that I wanted to alter, and I've been watching a ton of craft room video, like craft room tours, and trying to get ideas from other people. I just gotta buckle down and do it. Okay, so there's that. And then this guy is gonna tuck in over here. I put chalk on that last one, right? Can you guys see what I'm doing? I hope so. And I switched my lighting because my buddy Kimmy brought up a very valid point. I'm right-handed, and I had my light shining on my right-hand side, and it wasn't working out so well. I kept getting really frustrated because I kept getting a shadow. It was driving me nuts. And she's like, you know, if you're right-handed, your light should be coming from your left side. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I'm telling you guys, it's the simplest things that I can't figure out. I don't know what it is. Simplest things throw me off. And then I do have someone sleeping in my room, although she's not sleeping. She's over there talking to herself. I have a card challenge going on. So if you go back, I think 1 or 2 videos ago, I had a card challenge. I can't mention too much about it because, like I said, she's sitting right here in the room. And I don't want her to know about what's going on. So I've had a few responses, so I'm very, very excited. But I would like to get as many cards for her in as we can, because I think that would just totally make her day. Okay. So this guy up. Set that one. Down. And then I figured out for all the extra little spaces that I have, I bought a really cute close to my heart stamp. I'm missing something. What am I missing? Oh no, I did the butterfly. Because it's a Star Wars themed letter, I have this really cute stamp set. Sorry if my head got in the way. I'm trying to blow off the chalk. I just cleaned my desk. I'm going to put stars all around it. I think that'd be really cute. Okay, let me grab my pencil real quick so I don't forget that. Because I'll panic because I don't know where it is. And let's get to tracing. And I was talking to another buddy of mine who I went to high school with, and I had no idea. She crochets and knits, and I found out she is one of my subbies on here, so that was really exciting. So she's interested in, you know, opening up a little Etsy shop. She wants to do like baby items, which I think will be awesome for her. Okay. And keep going. And hopefully now that I'm like a pro, I'm really not, just in case you were wondering. But hopefully this won't take too long. And before you know it, I'll have it all finished up. I'll probably paint this off screen and then just come back and show you guys what the final result is. I'm pretty sure this part's gotten boring by now. I think we all just hang out for the chit chat at this point, which is okay by me because I love talking to you guys and responding to comments and any questions that I might get. Oh, and then I got, see, here we go. It's gotten so bad, like, I gained insomnia due to how many projects I have in my head and my craft room irritating me, and, like, I'm on a OCD kick right now. I don't know what is going on. But anywho, speaking of OCD, I forgot my clothes in the dryer. Sorry, random. You guys have watched my channel long enough, you know just how random I am. So, and if you're not, welcome to it, because, yeah, it's pretty random on this channel. I have so many thoughts that happen at once, I can't remember what I said 2 seconds ago. But, anywho, like, my OCD has kicked in. Now, I used to have really bad OCD as a teenager, just before I met my husband, and, like, it was so bad to the point where if my shirt didn't match the hanger, either the shirt or the hanger had to go. And, all my clothes faced the right way, or the same way, like, everything was in the same direction. I had to clean my bathroom 3 times a day. I had to, I did the dishes as soon as they were in the sink. So I was doing dishes anywhere from 3 to 5 times a day. I had to vacuum twice a day. I would vacuum in the morning before I left for work, and then I would have to vacuum before I went to bed. And, yeah, I had really bad OCD, and I don't know if, and I don't want to say it's like a bad thing, but I think that because Jason had Brianna, I was more focused on the child than I was on cleaning so much, because I still clean every day, don't get me wrong. Like I went from cleaning my bathroom, 2 to 3 times a day to wiping it down once a night, and then doing a deep clean on the weekends. And then I went from vacuuming 3 times a day to once a night, if not every other night. Like, it slowed down, and eventually I realized I just needed to let that part of me go. I was okay with my house looking like it was lived in versus having to make sure everything was pristine, that you could eat off of, underneath my fridge, for crying out loud. Because I would actually move my fridge twice a week and, clean under it and clean behind it and all that. It was, not that that's a bad thing. I mean, for some people that works. But I came to realize that as I introduced more and more children into my life, that I didn't have time for that anymore. Like, I'm lucky if I have time to do a load of laundry a week nowadays. But, I've noticed that my OCD is returning, and I don't know what is triggering it. I don't know if I did something, or I don't know what is going on. But, like, I'm having really bad back spasms lately, and my knee has been trying to give out, which is so not fun when you have stairs. So I've been, sitting down a lot and just kind of trying to relax my body and, take it easy, not get too crazy with stuff. And, so, like, I'll do, like, a 5-minute spurt where all of a sudden, oh my gosh, I have to go scrub down the toilet. And then my body starts hurting, so then I'll come sit down. And then about, 15, 20 minutes, maybe half an hour will go by, and oh my gosh, I need to go wipe down the bathroom counters. Like, they need to be done right now. And I'll get up, and I'll go do it right now, and then my body starts going, hey, slow down. Because I'm still not over the bronchial pneumonia, as you can hear. It's slowly. Why does it take forever for bronchial pneumonia to go away, by the way? Anybody have the answer to that? Because, man. Like, I'm over this already. I'm ready to be done with it. Like, all of a sudden, oh my gosh, I have 5 loads of laundry, I gotta go do them right now. And then I get frustrated because I can't do all 5 loads at one time. Because, well, my body tells me no. Like, it's a no-go, I need to go sit down. And so then I get frustrated, so I sit down. And then I'm mad because I have to sit down. And, like, I've noticed I'm rearranging everything. Like, on Saturday I went through and took my 2 daughters, my teenage daughters, because I'm sick of yelling at them to clean their room. Like, I'm to the point where I'm just done yelling. And, or, threatening to take everything out of their room so they don't have to worry about cleaning anything in there, because there won't be anything in there, because we've done that I don't know how many times, and that hasn't worked. So if it's not working, I gotta change it, right? So I changed it. I went in there, and we bought them it almost looks like the famous IKEA thing that everybody has in their room. Not everybody, but you know what I mean. The Alex, or not Alex, the, what is it? What are they called? Calyx cubes or something like that. You know, where you have the 4 or the 8. It's 2 high, 4 across. And it's got the nice cute little buckets in it or whatever, the material boxes, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about at this point. Anyways, we found them at Walmart for $68, and we picked up a couple of them, and I shoved one in their room, and I went through and rearranged their entire room for them. Like, not rearranged it, like, I kept everything basically where it was at. I just tidied everything up, and pretty much made it make sense. If I could speak, it would be really helpful. I went through and labeled their drawers for them, so they know exactly what goes into each drawer. They know exactly what goes in their little mini dressers. They know exactly what goes, you know, what needs to be hung up. Because one of my girls doesn't like to hang up her clothes. She likes to go through and do her laundry and then shove it all into one drawer, all of her clean clothes into one drawer, and go, yeah, my laundry's done. And I didn't realize she was still doing that because, you know, I just trusted her. I gave her the benefit of the doubt, and then I walked in there into her room one day and I pulled open a drawer and I'm like, what is this? There's underwear in here, there's bras in here, there's socks in here, there's pants in here, there's a skirt in here, there's a t-shirt, there's pajamas. It's no wonder why it takes you 30 minutes just to find clothes, you know? So, but I did that last weekend on Saturday, and I have to say, it's been a whole week, and their room has stayed picture perfect. And I'm happy. Like, I'm not stressed out about it anymore. So then on Sunday last week, I did the same thing for the little ones. Put labels on everything. Now, I just did that not too long ago. But, you know, they're 5 and they're 7, and they're really good at hiding things. And, went through and bought one of them, and rearranged all of their stuff, and made their room nice and easy to, you know, Legos go here, cars go here, Barbies go here, that type of thing, and made it, just try to make it really easy for them to clean it up. And then I walked into my craft room and went, oh, what? I don't even know where to begin in here. And it's not like, I mean, I have a ton of stuff, but I don't have a ton of stuff, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not just a paper crafter. I'm not just like, this is an oddball project. I've never done something like this before. I don't know if I ever will again. I'm sure I would if the request was there. But this is an oddball project, so I had to buy specifically what I needed for this one project. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, because it's not, but now I have materials left over from this one project that now I don't know where to put it. It doesn't have a home. You know, like I make little mini albums and stuff like that. And I try to alter things, and I have a little bit of everything in my craft room. Does that make sense? So, like, I have Lindy sprays, but I only have, like, 10 bottles, which is a lot to some and not enough to others. And, like, I have a little mixed media section, which is, I'm so very proud. I got all that organized because that was just, it worked out perfectly. I have one of those, recollection, I don't even know how many drawers it has. Yeah, it's got 10 drawers in it. And I'm sure you guys have seen it in other videos, you know, the multicolored plastic drawer thingy or whatever. And that worked out beautifully. My top drawer has my Dilutions book. The next one down's got mixed media and watercolor paper. The next, you know, it's like everything had a spot, and it worked out beautifully. And then I have other things like my yarn. I have enough yarn to create a Michaels. Not really, but that's how I feel. Like, I have a lot of yarn. But at the flip side to that, I have a lot of projects that I've got coming up. Because I've decided this year, because I'm trying to plan early, although I'm not getting the projects done, I have an idea of what I want to do, and I hopefully none of my family members are listening, but I want to make scarves. And I get a lot of emails, like 2 to 3 times a day, that say, oh look, 10 beautiful, easy scarves to make for, you know, cozy weather, whatever it might say. And so what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll look at each one and see if there's a pattern that I want to try to learn, and then I write it down in a notebook what date it was sent to me and what number the pattern is, so that way all I have to do is reference to my book, and then I can go back and see which scarf I want to make. So that's my game plan this year for Christmas, is to make scarves. I don't know what I'm doing for the guys yet. I haven't figured that out. So if anybody can help me, let me know. I don't know how to make a manly scarf. And that has yet to be an option in any of my, hey look, here's a nice scarf emails. So, and it doesn't, I mean, it's not like it doesn't get that cold in Arizona. I'm sure it does in areas, but not where I'm at. For us to need like heavy duty scarves that quadruple wrap your neck and keep you warm. So, I don't know what to do for the guys. I haven't figured that one out yet. I'm sure I'll get there though. I still have, you know, some time left to figure that out. And then I have tons of yarn for that. And then I have like a drawer full of gum. And if you give me a second, after I'm done tracing all this, I'll show you what I'm doing for Teacher Appreciation Day, which is May 5th, right after Scarlet's birthday. And so I have to get those going, which I don't know if I'm pretty sure I mentioned, I got the Brothers Scan and Cut 2, and oh my goodness gracious, that has made my life so much easier. So much easier. Because now I just take my stamps, whatever stamped image I'm using, and I let the machine cut it out. And I still have a lot to learn with that machine, because I can't figure out how to cut like the in-betweens and stuff like that. And I know it's possible, I haven't played with it enough to figure it out. And what I'm doing right now for the Teacher Appreciation, I don't really have to worry about that just yet, because the image is thick enough to where I don't need to worry about in-betweens. And what I mean by in-betweens is like this white part on the O. I want that cut out. I haven't figured out how to do that part yet. It'll cut out the rest of it on the outside, but it won't cut out the inner parts. Well, I can't say it won't. I don't know how to make it do that. So hopefully my lighting is a little bit better. It looks, to me anyway, it looks a lot like I'm not casting as much of a shadow because, well, duh, it makes sense. If I'm not in the way of the light in order for it to work. Oh man, it's going to get really tiny in here. Don't freak out, don't freak out. Whew, okay. I'm away from the minor details now. Oh! Snap. I didn't realize I didn't get the whole lily on there. I think she'll forgive me. I hope she will. Okay, now I need to go this way, this way, and this way. I hope I am allowed to upload this, because it sounds like Scarlet's TV is a little on the loud side in my room. Okay, Where was I? Right here. Hopefully my TV's not too loud. And I don't know if you guys can hear my TV in the background, but if you can, I apologize. I watch a lot of the ID channel, which is like murder mystery, true story. So if you hear somebody getting murdered on my TV, that's why. Sorry. Probably should change it to a more kid-friendly channel when I'm videotaping, but it never dawns on me, because usually I mute my TV. But because I'm upstairs now, my kids find it rather weird that I'm talking to myself. So now I just tell them I'm talking to the TV. Because if I try to tell them I'm talking to you guys, they're like, oh really, where are they? Like all over the world. No, seriously, where are they? Like they're all over the world. Never mind, I'm just talking to my TV. Oh, okay. Alright. Cool. I think Scarlet's in there watching Henry Danger. Oh, my cat just scared the bejesus out of me. I was expecting a child. It was my furry child, my cat, who was doing miraculously well. Like, he's amazing. He's 16 years old, and he's ornery as all can be. And he knows how to shake, so he gets treats when he shakes your hand. He gets treats for that. But I think as he's gotten older, he's gotten more ornery about it. So now he demands when he gets his treats. And he'll sit there and keep pawing at you until you give him what he wants. Okay. Hopefully, I got it all. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. I'm okay with that one. Okay, my head's not in the way. I'm okay with that one. Oh, that one turned out really good. Okay. Oh, very nice. The lily looks a little funky, but that's alright. Okay. So now, to go back and trace, I'm already at 28 minutes, people. 28 minutes. I'm telling you, I need to learn how to craft faster. It's like no matter how hard I try to keep my videos shorter, I just can't. Although I will admit my card challenge video is pretty short. I was really impressed with that one. I think I kept it at 7 minutes or something like that. Okay, that one's done.
authorities see that John is a U.S. serviceman, the case is taken over by NCIS, the Naval Criminal Investigation Service. They soon discover the gruesome scene at John's home. By some miracle, Agnes and Angelica have survived the attack. But they are left to mourn the senseless murder of 12-year-old Anthony.
What he did is beyond comprehension.
Travis Tritton is working for a military newspaper at the time of the attacks. Digging into John's past, he soon finds police reports from the hijack in the Philippines.
For me, it was very hard to believe that this man, John Bench, should just died so traumatically, attempted to kill his family, could have coincidentally been involved in this violent crime just months prior to this. Something did not look right with his story. There was just some piece missing.
Okay, I have to get ready to sharpen this here a little bit.
I was told that John Bench was having an affair.
And then
I was eventually email correspondence between John
I asked my buddy Kimmy how does she sharpen these, and she said with a blade.
Travis tells her that John Bench, the man she loved, is dead.
Well, that seemed broken to me. It really opened the door, I think, to a conversation. She opened up to me, and very quickly I began to get details of their relationship. And before long, she was describing this plot they had hatched to kill his family.
Lilibeth finally reveals the identity of the man who shot Tia Toriano, the Bench's
That's way
passenger.
easier
Travis
now
contacts
to see if they did it right.
and gives her the answer she's been desperately looking for.
Because we all know me, I gotta make things complicated. Alright.
Is arrested.
Oh no, don't smear on there. Oh boy.
He's firing into her, and he's going to suffer.
Grab a paper towel. Clean off my fingers. Okay.
Ruby does not press charges against her.
I couldn't put any eventually into because I empathize with the children, what will happen to the children if they grow up without a mother. Knowing the situation that she was in, part of her was under the spell of John Bench, this monster. And for that, I think I could forgive her.
Lilibeth may have been forgiven, but she still has to live with the horror she let take over her life.
I made a mistake. I have to pay for it completely.
Well, it didn't come out as detailed as I wanted it to, but well, see, there goes another email.
I was in love with him. Pretty nice.
There's one love story that everyone knows.
Where we all like Romeo and Juliet.
When two cultures collide, how far will a young couple go to defend their love? The whole situation is just getting
Okay. Oh, towel. I don't want to touch it again. Here we go. I'm a hot mess over that way. Let's not slice my fingers open today.
Spring 2004, suburban Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay, I want to make sure I'm not in your guys' way to be able to see.
15-year-old
what I'm doing.
Joseph lives with his mother, Ruth.
My son Joseph, I always called him an old soul because he's just always had that maturity about him.
And what?
He's always been interested in martial arts, even very young. So in 2004, Joseph enrolled in a Taekwondo academy. And one day, some teenagers came in.
Mhm.
Or apparently we have no latecomers. Ladies, name?
I'm Amina Saeed. This is racist of Sarah, sir.
It's actually Sensei, not sir. And you're late. Just want in anyways.
When Amina walked in the studio, my impression was her and Sarah were just amazing and beautiful young girls.
At the time, Amina was 15 years old. She was always just, well connected, just small and just, she was just, that's what we were.
She asked for his number, and from that point on is when their friendship blossomed. They were talking all the time. They were inseparable, almost for day long. I guess it's cliche to say that love at first sight, but it was like that for me.
But as the romance between Amina and Joseph blossomed, some unexplained boundaries get in the way.
Whatever it took us this weekend. I want you to do this like that one. You should call. Why not?
I'm lost.
Not allowed.
My dad's really strict. Sorry, I don't have the same thing that other people have. That's all we knew. Her dad was just very strict at that point.
3 months into the relationship, Joseph and Amina still have not spent a single moment together outside of their Taekwondo class.
Joseph posted me and asked her what was really going on.
Listen, that's what's going on right now. I can't take it to the movies. I can't take it to dinner.
Alright, I'm gonna wipe it and see what happens.
Amina's father was crazy Jack. So it was
Hopefully it looks better. Okay. Doesn't look so bad once you remove some of the chalk. Starting to panic. It's starting to look a little hot messy type. Okay.
But most importantly,
I also have to make a mental note to not make the print so small.
not only was she not allowed to have a boyfriend,
I have to tell my hubby who made it all for me
her father had plans to marry the girls off
that although the print was really cute
when she
and
graduated.
we really liked the font,
Let's say it
you need to larger
they
letters.
were truly in love. To break up would have really been detrimental.
I'm trying to keep this over this
Situation.
so I don't keep dropping it on my letter.
Behind the walls, they saw you home. Amina's father, Yasser, rules the household with an iron fist. Amina lived with our sister Sarah, our mother Patricia, our father was Shepherd. He used to immigrate from Egypt and made here in 1983. They met when she was 15 years old, and within 2 weeks they were married. He expected his family to walk the line and do what he said. So he was always willing to do telephones. to do something or be with someone they should. So I think I had to really cover up the relationship that she had with Joseph.
Okay. I have to sharpen it. I'm not.
He's gonna take them to Egypt to get married. He's like, gonna have them talking about it.
And I gotta remember just a little bit at a time. I get kind of crazy with this stuff.
Too risky for the young couple. They switched to a safer alternative.
I unravel it, and I unravel too much, and then I panic.
And then at my photo studio, they had changed the notebook. But Amina knew that the notebook would never go home with her.
I can never just peel it off nice and easy.
It was a very powerful expression of their
Come on, little buddy.
They started planning for the future. They already knew how many children they were going to have. They already had names for their children. Their love was so intense.
Sorry, I'm sure this is so not. Holy smokes, 42 minutes. Have you guys actually hung out this long? If you have, I love you. And if you haven't, I love you too. That's just crazy. I can't believe it's been this long and I'm still not even done. Okay.
June 2005, the star-crossed teams finally get the opportunity they've been anxiously awaiting for over a year. A whole day together outside of the Taekwondo class.
Yasser was away in Egypt, and during that time, we were having a function at the church. And so we instantly taken to Amina.
That day, that was the perfect time for me. That doesn't just spend time together. You know, all that communication that they had to do on paper became to be real. They were real, like Romeo and Juliet. Well, they had these little fake rings that they exchanged.
Just Amina. Amina said to be your wife.
When they were together, there was nothing else that America does. I mean, not this brand. It was really cute to see that.
It's been 18 months since Amina and Joseph got together. With Amina's father, Yasser, now home from Egypt, the normal routine has resumed for her secret relationship. But that's all about to change.
The notebook that they had was successful for several months until Amina accidentally brought it home. That's when the wrath of Yasser just exploded.
Okay. Release.
I wasn't sleeping well like that.
I had like memory foams and feather pillows, and I would always wake up with neck pain, and I had constant headaches. After sleeping in my pillow, I didn't wake up with the headaches. I was more alive. Everything felt good.
I didn't realize the connection for the sleep. When I switched to my pillow, I got a good night's sleep, and I love it. Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of My Pillow. My patented film adjusts to your exact individual needs and holds that support all day long to take the
Alright.
pressure off your shoulders and keep your neck
So I'm probably going to stop this here
so you get the
just because you guys get the gist of what I'm doing.
Crucial fuel of the natural
And I'm going to finish this off, and I'll probably paint it, and I'll come back and show you guys the final and finished project, and then come back and start a new one. Because I only have 50 million of them sitting in my head that need to be done. I won't be able to do my crochet videos on here though. Only because, number one, they are somebody else's patterns. I don't do my own patterns. I haven't, I don't feel like I'm strong enough with my skill set in order to create my own patterns. As of yet, who's to know what the future holds. But, you know, those, you never know, it might happen. But it is somebody else's pattern, and so it's a pattern that I'm reading, so I don't want to get in trouble for recording a pattern that's not mine, that they may not want recorded. And so, out of respect for the person who created the pattern. And also, I'm not very good at explaining when it comes to crochet. So, alright, so yeah, 47 minutes. I'm going to cut it off here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me if you've actually hung out this long. And I'll be back soon, hopefully, with this being finished. And then I'll just show you guys the finished project. Thanks guys for hanging out. See you soon. Bye.